Hi, this is Jason Shea, CEO and founder of Lucky Kid and Sellafield. This is another Saturday morning coffee chat. Hopefully, we can have some participant this week. Otherwise, I'm just going to be chatting with myself again, which is kind of what I did last week. But before we start, I guess I just want to share a few updates that I'm working on right now. I also shared that last week during the Saturday live stream. I'm really working on expanding into Amazon Japan marketplace this year. Also trying to figure out what is the best, I guess, action item that we need to do as a team. So we can start implementing and getting our product translated properly using the correct keywords and hopefully get our product listed in the Amazon Japan marketplace and start selling ASAP. And of course, we also need to figure out the logistic aspect of it. And that's why I was going to be attending the seven figure seller Japan mastermind in Tokyo next month with a few other seven figure sellers, I believe. And I think it's going to be a very, very meaningful event for me and for our businesses to learn how to sell in Japan this year for our brand and for the not just for our in-house brand, but for all the other brands that we currently manage as an agency as well. So once I figure out how to bring my own brand into Amazon Japan, I would love to start offering that as additional services to some of the clients that we're already working with to also help them to bring their product into Amazon Japan marketplace if it is a good fit. And also we're also looking into doing a webinar about 10 main benefit of why you should be selling in Japan with the organizer of Seven Figure Seller Japan Mastermind, Gary. More information is going to come regarding about that webinar that we'll be doing about selling in Japan. And also, I'm also trying to figure out if anyone that's watching that know any expert that specialize in getting e-commerce product into brick and mortar store, I'd love to talk with them. That's one of the things I'm also working on, trying to get more of my product into brick and mortar store, and maybe find out more information about logistic and the best way to do that. Based on my understanding, the best way to really do that is uh, start by getting some of the local retail sales group, and since at least for the toy industry, each toy sales rep group only represent a certain region. So in order for me to get into all the different retail stores across the United States, now I need to find more than one. And maybe need to find 10, if not 20 different sales rep to represent my company across the region. For example, there was one sales group I was talking to in Las Vegas when I attended the Toy Fest a couple of weeks ago. They only represent company in the Nevada, California, I believe, uh, I think also Arizona region. So they only represent three different states. So in order for me to get into different retail store in other state, that's not the three I just mentioned. Now I need to find more than one retail sales group. So that's kind of the tricky part I'm trying to figure out. And we are also looking into setting our website up with. Potentially what's it called, fair wholesale. That's one thing. Of course, I'm not affiliated with fair and anyway, and this is one of the software that my team is currently looking into. So let me share my screen here, I'll explain. So for those of you that potentially looking into doing wholesale or doing retail, this is software that sync with your Shopify store for wholesale, especially when you want to sell to independent brand, independent, I guess, small retail shop. Um, this is a place where it will help you facilitate um, the buying processes. So let me show you one of my friend's brand that is already doing it. And actually, I learned this software from one of my friends. This is his brand. It's called Love and Pebble. Feel free to check him out. The owner, his name is Paul. He's a super cool guy, and he they design like cosmetics. Actually, very very interesting cosmetic. But the main reason why I learned about what I'm learning from him is how he is also trying to get into a lot of brick and mortar retail store for his e-commerce product. So he on his website he have a wholesale section. So if you want to buy his a product at wholesale price, he have all the information about their term, free return, net 60s, and I think there's also a minimum of $100 and where are they shipping it from, the lead time. And if you click on the button, then the workflow become very simple. The retail store can go in and sign up to have a wholesale account, and I think there's some kind of approval process. So before they start purchasing, you want to approve them, make sure they are actual retail store, not someone trying to resell it on Amazon or on eBay or other marketplaces. You do not want those kind of seller representing your brand because that can be will pretty much bring in hijack it to your own listing. So not a good idea. So the best way to really do it is to set it up to your website, and of course you'll be asking them the retail store a couple questions, first name, last name, emails, and if they fill out the form, then you ask them more about their business, their store location, or how big is their retail presence, and you can all do this super. And once they place the order, after you approve them, all the orders sync with your Shopify store. So you make the process, the payment processing, and also the order processing so much more easier than if you do it any other way. So this is one thing I'm looking into implementing it with my team this year for our own our main in-house brand, Lucky Kid, so we can really start selling into retail store. Actually, he just finalized an agreement with one of the small retail toy chain here in Arizona that they will be happy to have our product in their retail locations. But more information to come. Now we need to come up with a retail storefront design, and we also need to come up with okay, how can we get people in like food traffic into retail stores to check out our product. So definitely a lot of things that I'm working on as a company, and those are a couple of the main objective. And also we're also hiring a lot of people this year. So for those of you that know anyone that's from the Philippines that's looking into getting into a new career, please visit sellerfield.com/career. This is our career page. And in this career page, we talk about what we do as an agency and all the open position that we currently have. So we have a video content creator. We're hiring a video content creator, a social media coordinator, success rep, and also a skill performance specialist, a graphic designer, a copywriter, and also a human resource coordinator. So we have currently 7 open positions that's open within our organization as we are expanding and hiring more and more people as the business is growing this year. So please let us know if you can refer someone to us that's also looking to start a different career. So that's kind of the main thing I want to talk about this Saturday. Let me kind of reach out to the group, see if there's anyone who would like to join us in the Greek session. And actually, I have a friend that was trying to help out with Amazon. Let me message her really quick. Okay, and so that's a couple of things I'm working on, and also next week I'll be on vacation. I'm traveling next week, but I should still able to do this live stream next Saturday. And for those of you that are watching me right now, please let me know where you tuning in from. I see there's a few people that's watching me live, and if you want to join this same chat room, I'm going to put the link to the chat. In the comment here, so you can join this room with me and feel free to ask me any question that you may have. So let me go in here. Make sure it's working properly. So it's chat. So you can join the chat room if you want. You can click on the link that says app.be live, and you have he will have a join link, so you can join me in the live streaming room, and you can ask me some questions live as well. So it's not just me talking to myself for this whole time. And let's see. I think the other problem I'm having is maybe the timing for this live stream, since it's Saturday morning and people usually don't wake up this early on Saturday, besides me, because I always wake up really early. So maybe I need to consider maybe doing this live stream at a different time going forward. But of course, I'll discuss that with my team and figure out what is the best time going forward to do this kind of social event. So maybe Saturday morning, not a good time. We could do it Thursday evening or Friday evening, or any other time that people are more available, so we can have more participating members for the event, ideally. So, and also please let me know in the comment if you have any questions, uh, or any topic that you want us to cover in the future event as well. So we know what kind of content that we can produce for you guys, especially related to e-commerce. Do you want to learn more about your Amazon listing optimization? Do you want to learn more about PPC? Do you want to learn about maybe finance, logistic? We can talk about all kind of different topics. So I'm really trying to figure out what is the best, I guess, topic for our audience, so we can share more information. And at the end of the day, the main purpose of this group is to really to help each other. That's all. We are all on a different journey in our e-commerce business. So that's kind of the main thing that we're working on as well. So please let me know. Definitely let me know in the chat what kind of topic, or what kind of what's your biggest challenges. If you can let me know in the live stream chat right now, or if you're watching the replay, let me know in the replay what is your biggest challenge right now, and maybe we can invite or interview some experts to talk about the topic that you are currently struggling with. For example, one of the big, very hot topic right now is really ChatGPT, and my team and I is really looking into various different ways to really utilizing it. I seen Chris Rawling with Sophie Society did a webinar I watched recently. He did a really good job on summarizing all the different ways on how to use ChatGPT for e-commerce businesses, how to use it for Amazon listing, and that was pretty insightful. And also trying to learn more on how to best leverage that with the rest of the team here. So yeah, so that's kind of all the different things I'm currently working on, and maybe I'll stay on for another 10 minutes or so, and see if there's anyone want to join me. If not, I'm just gonna wrap it up a little bit early, and maybe I'll do something else with my time instead of just talking on this live stream by myself. Um, Let me think what else I can share besides details, and of course I'll share more information about Amazon Japan once I go attend that mastermind. Oh, there's one more thing I want to share. I'm actually also going to this event. So if anyone want to join me instead of Tokyo, I'm going to another event in May called Seller Summit by Steve Chu. So let me share this event. So this is another event I'll be going to. I think this is my first time going to a Steve Chu's event, but I have been following him on his podcast, his YouTube channel for a few years now, and I think I also followed on his course years ago as well. So he has really good content, and this is a very small event. I believe it's less than 200 sellers, and also it's going to be May 23rd to May 25th, so about 3 days in Florida, Fort Lauderdale, and this event is really like a 3 day e-commerce workshop slash mastermind, and based on all the other e-commerce business friends I have that have already went to the event, everyone only have good things to say about this, and this is very different than, okay, if you want to go to Prosper Show, which is this weekend, actually tomorrow, starting next Monday. Prosper Show is huge with a few thousand seller. This event is usually only around 200 people. They actually purposely limit the ticket sale to around 200 people to keep it small and intimate. Because if you go to Prosper Show, I've been to a Prosper Show a few times before, you don't really get to know a lot of people because so many people, you just couldn't really get to know someone else really well. So that's I think that's why I want to go to a smaller event like a Zelda Summer instead of Prosper Show. Of course, Prosper Show is still good if you want to go to one next week, starting next Monday in Las Vegas. I'm just not going to that this year because actually my mother-in-law is also coming from Japan next Tuesday, so we already have some vacation and some activity planned for the kids. We're actually going to LA for the week, going to San Diego. I'm actually going to San Diego this evening. Then I'm going to go to Legoland tomorrow. I'm going to go to Universal Studio on Monday, and we're going to do a few different sightseeing next week. So but anyway, before I get sidetracked, this is going back to the Zelda Summit 2023. This is an excellent event if you're really looking to grow your Amazon business, or if you are looking to grow your own branded e-commerce website with Shopify or WooCommerce or whatever platform you use. And this is really designed for seller that is doing at least $250,000 in revenue, or if you're doing over $1 million in revenue, they have two tiers of mastermind, one for seller that's making $250,000 or more, and the other one for seller that's already making $1 million or more. Actually, for this particular event, I'm bringing my sister, which is my chief marketing officer. She's in charge of all marketing here at Seller Fuel at Lucky Kid. She will be attending alongside with me, and we are going to be attending this one. We're going to be part of the Content Mastermind Pass. This is for seller that's interested to learn more about blogging, YouTube, TikTok, and podcasting. And that's all the thing I'm really trying to figure out for my business this year. To be honest, our YouTube channel really sucks, and our TikTok also sucks. We're just not really good at those platform. Our main platform, I'll say, is really Facebook and Instagram. That's kind of our strong point. But YouTube, TikTok, all need a lot of work right now. Um, that's why we are hiring a full-time video content editor to help us with YouTube and TikTok because it's video focused channels. So if you want to come, there's four different level. You can either just get an all access pass, or but my recommendation is to really pick one of the mastermind group, either the $250,000 one, or if you are doing a million already, doing seven figure, you can join the seven figure mastermind, or you can join the content mastermind with me and my sister. Will be in. Of course, we'll be attending the grand opening parties. That's going to be hands-on business workshop. Um, there'll be video recording for all the sessions. There's going to be demos, expert panels, and also access to speaker and tasting. And it's also a great networking opportunities. You get to have lunch, and of course, we will have a private all-day branding mastermind workshop, and also private mastermind parties and private mastermind lunch. I think. And right now, I think it's only two spot left for some reason. So yeah, so if you want to get it now. So this is a good event, and like I already shared last week, I'm going to another event next month. Is called Seven Figure Seller Japan Mastermind in Tokyo, Japan, April 4th to April 5th, 2023, and the ticket is still opening. Actually, they're going to be increasing their pricing in 1 day. So if you want to come to Japan and visit Japan with me, please sign up, and I will love to meet you in Tokyo. And for those of you that doesn't know, I used to live in Japan for almost 5 years. My wife is Japanese. I also speak Japanese fluently. I also speak Chinese fluently. English is my sole languages. So I really, really, really want to go and expand into Amazon Japan this year for my business. So for those of you that's also looking into expanding into Japan, it's a huge opportunity because Amazon Japan is the fourth largest Amazon marketplace in the world with $16 billion in revenue for Amazon. But if you look at the number of active sellers in Amazon Japan, it's only 173,000 people compared to the United States, 1.1 million. So the competition is just because everyone's I think is scared and just afraid of selling in Japan. So a lot of people don't want to go to that marketplace. But that means that's opportunity for everyone else that's willing to take the time to learn the Japanese culture, to learn the language a little bit, And actually, you don't need to really speak or read Japanese. You can still be successful selling in Japan. Um, but I mean, for me, I have a little bit of advantage because I speak Japanese and I like Japanese. So for those of you that doesn't speak Japanese, I think it's still an opportunity for you to look into selling in Japan. And actually, Helium 10 and also I think Data Dive, the website, I mean the software by Brandon Young. Both of those websites have capabilities to do data research for Amazon Japan. So you can see some keyword research data in Japanese. Of course, you can use Google Translate to translate that since you don't understand Japanese. Uh, you don't know what the keyword means. So that's another opportunity for those North America or European seller that's looking into expanding and selling in Japan. I feel like that's a good, very low hanging fruit and very low hanging opportunity for those of you that want to expand this in this marketplace. So that's kind of the thing I have going on, and hopefully I'll have more information to share here shortly since there's a lot of pending project I'm working on, and we'll see. We'll go from there. And for those of you that's going to either join me in any one of those conferences, please let me know. Please comment in the live stream, or let me know either in the Facebook group or let me know in our Facebook pages that let me know you're coming. So I'd love to see you in person as well. So yeah, that's it. I think that's all the updates. If there's no one else joining me this week, like I mentioned earlier, I was considering switching or updating the time to a different time of day that might work better for everyone, and so more people can potentially participate and all that. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching the live stream for this Saturday, and hopefully you have a wonderful weekend. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.